Yes, yes, y'all know what it is, man. It's the Ern and Iso show. If you don't know now, you know. We back at it. Thank y'all, man. First and foremost, we ask that y'all, like, rate, review, share, subscribe, all of those good things to show us that y'all appreciate what we did. Hopefully, this is the Friday episode. Hopefully, y'all had a great Mother's Day, The family showed y'all the appreciation that y'all was well deserving, and it carried throughout the week, To all the mothers out there, that didn't get a happy Mother's Day from Ern and Iso. As y'all can see, listen, the sign don't change. The beat goes on. Right. The heat still stays up. We keep the oven on full tilt to keep the house warm.
Yeah, man. The sign don't change. Shit, we still got the same clothes on. We recording both these episodes. Okay?
Yeah, we do.
What y'all get.
Definitely, man. There's another what if, And Iso's digging deep into the content bag. This what if right here. This is gonna be, matter of fact, you know what? Since you went that route, this is the Ern and Iso slash, as my man, for the expansion team fans, this is a sports one, for y'all. This is what if LeBron James never went to Miami Heat, The decision was never made, The spectacle of everything that went around, of having the interview and saying I'm taking my talents to South Beach. What if that never happened? So, we're going to continue on. I ain't going to front. I say like this. If LeBron don't ever go to Miami, I think that he reaches 40,000, way faster than he does. Because I think he does. Because I think if he stay with if we assume he stays with the Cavs, we'll put that one scenario out there. The talent around him, we could see that they wasn't bringing in no real help around him.
Damn.
So he has to, score. He has to be that scoring, centerpiece, that focal piece. He gets to 40,000 faster than he does. Way faster than he does. I really do think that. Now, as far as chips, I don't know. Because him going there changed the landscape of everything. By him going to Miami, that put Cleveland in a position where they started collecting all these first-round draft picks of Kyrie Irving, Andrew Wiggins, who didn't go there. He got traded because they wanted Kevin Love. You know what I'm saying? So now you changing the landscape up. So now it's like, where do Kyrie go? You know what I'm saying? Kyrie goes to somebody who could potentially be a contender. We don't know. So it changes up a lot. And Pat Riley always going to be competitive. You know what I'm saying? We can't say that D-Wade don't get another chip with Pat Riley over there. Pat Riley competitive to this day. But yeah, I think he gets to 40,000 faster than what he does. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think he does. He don't have to share. He don't got to share the ball with another prolific, superstar. There's no D-Wade, there's no Chris Bosh, Ray Allen, you know what I'm saying? So it's just me. And I know I gotta dominate, you know what I'm saying, for us to win. My mindset is totally different now. This is what I have to do to win. And you know what I'm saying? Now, all right, I gotta become a scoring title leader. You know what I mean? He probably have a couple consecutive ones where LeBron just went on tears where he consecutively was scoring 30 plus points a season. So I think he reaches that 40,000 mark faster.
Okay. All right, let me ask you this, but you gotta score to win, but that doesn't mean you're gonna win.
True, you right. You right.
So, and then if you ain't got the same level of talent,
right,
that means we just focus on you.
Yeah.
So like you still may not be scoring. All the time you do score, you're still not winning. So you're frustrated and you may not be winning because you don't know what they would have done. Yeah, okay. Let's start with the whole decision. Say the decision. All right. We're gonna go with the say the decision first. Say the decision is to stay in Cleveland, right? He decides to stay in Cleveland. So, all right, now he's back there. Everybody's all hype. I would have to go back into really, really reach back and do my research to see who they could have got back then or what they could have did because at the end of the day, they were coming up short.
They was
coming up short. That's the whole reason behind leaving was because they were coming up short.
But remember, they was coming up short to like Boston. So you figure like LeBron young enough to like, all right, we gonna just outlast them. KG Ticket getting old. You know what I mean? Truth, you know what I mean? Paul Pierce getting old, Ray Allen getting old. So we just gotta outlast them. You know what I mean? So if we can outlast them, and then by the time they get to the tail end of theirs, if we can try to find a piece to bring over here to help him out, maybe they get. Because remember, they was trying to get, you know what I mean? Damn, I forgot he went to New York.
Marty Stoudemire?
Yeah, Stoudemire. Maybe they do, you know what I mean, get Stoudemire over there. You know what I mean? Because I remember Stoudemire. Yeah, it was Amari Stoudemire. Because remember, Amari Stoudemire, he had an interview where he said like the big three was supposed to be him. He said in the interview it was supposed to be him, LeBron, and Wade. You know what I mean? Because of money situation, they couldn't finagle it. So that's how come they went with Chris Bosh. But he said it was supposed to be him. So yeah, they do something like that. Because I still do think that the East at that time could have been dominated by LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. Say
now, does he still have 4 chips? I don't know that.
All right, say he stays.
Yeah.
But then there's still other people moving.
Yeah.
So say Chris Bosh still goes to Miami. All right, you feel like you just going to outlast Boston? Because Boston... All right, so you might still end up losing to Boston, right?
You might, yeah. You might.
But in that meantime, you don't know what moves would have been made if Cleveland would have got better.
Yeah.
If not, because I still feel like he would have just still been coming up short. You just coming up short to Boston, then other people around you may be making moves.
Right.
And then who's to say you? Because when did Carmelo go to?
When Carmelo goes to the Knicks?
Yeah.
That was years after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I'm just like, I'm feeling like if he's...
But the thing about it though, like, all right, so we say he do that, right? And Boston still feel like we got years in it. That actually changes the future up for them. Because the reason why they got Tatum and all that is because they got rid of Ticket and Paul Pierce to the Nets and got their draft picks. You know what I mean? They sent them to the Nets and got their draft picks, and them draft picks happened to be like top 5 draft picks. Because, you know what I mean? Ticket them was old. They was hurt. You know what I mean? So if Boston like, yo, we going to hold on to the squad we got, now it's no Jason Tatum, it's no Jaylen Brown over there.
You know KG going to be like, the fuck you talking about I was old? Get the fuck out of here with that.
You know what I mean? Yo, but nah, that changes that shit up. But I ain't going front, man. Do I think LeBron get one? I'm trying to think. What one would LeBron get if he stayed in Cleveland? Because you figure when he went to Miami, that was the year that Dallas won.
Right.
Then the 2 years after that, they won. You know what I'm saying? Then the year after that was the year that the Spurs won. So I'm saying, like, we're within that, because then after that, he came back. So we're within that. Do I see him getting one? I don't know, because that Dallas, that Mavericks one was kind of iffy. I didn't even see that coming. I thought that, I mean, when Miami played the Mavs, they was going to take that. I'm just like, I mean, there's no way that they're going to lose to the Mavs. So, but if he with Cleveland, do he win?
If he with Cleveland, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
And then there wasn't that back when like the West was stacked.
Yeah, West's always been stacked. Yeah.
So I think if he was staying in Cleveland and things had worked out the way it do, I think that gets OKC at least one championship.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
I think that gets them one championship because when
they played OKC, that was the first one he won. Was when they played OKC. He beat them. That was his first chip.
What?
That was LeBron's first chip when he beat OKC.
When he was in Miami?
Yeah, when he was with Miami. That was the first chip that he won when he beat OKC. And the second one after that, they beat the Spurs. Then after that, the Spurs came back and beat them. Yeah, his first chip that he won was against OKC. So you're right. They may get that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're right. The OKC may get that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
even in the East, where you figure D Rose was hurt, he came. I mean, got his MVP. He got hurt after that. So You gotta think about it. That's why I be saying, like, even though LeBron is a top 1, top 2, top 3 player, whatever you put him at, a lot of his finals appearances was like tough, but like to get to the finals, it wasn't really that tough. Like his battles was like against Roy Hibbert and Paul George. Those was like tough battles, you know what I'm saying? Like the Pacers.
No, the Pacers was balling somewhat though. They was balling a little bit.
Yeah, they was
Paul George was balling. Yeah.
Like battles with like Lance Stevenson blowing in his ear. Them the type of joints, you know what I'm saying?
Which people like that, when I see stuff like that, that's still making me mad that Sixers could have had Paul George.
True, we could have. Sixers could have had
Paul George. Sixers could have had Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's a side hustle, not me, but we from Philly, so that's why we gonna talk about it.
Remember, man, that draft that we drafted, you know what I mean, Michael Carter Williams and Nerlens Noel, we drafted them before Giannis. Giannis got drafted after both of them. You know what I'm saying? We had like 2 top 20 picks. We drafted Michael Carter Williams first, then Nerlens Noel, then Giannis went after that.
Yeah, but that was when like Giannis wasn't all
he wasn't.
Giannis wasn't all brolic. Like he didn't get like that till he got in the NBA. He got to NBA. So I don't know if you might feel like, well, he ain't like he looked like that then.
True.
Like he looked like that then. Yeah. I would see somebody like, no, we gotta have him. He got in the weight room. The Bucks they got him crazy because if you see before he got drafted, he looks like
he was frail. He was like KG. No, I'm not KG. Kevin Durant.
No, he wasn't that frail, but he was slim.
Yeah, he was slim.
But he like incredible. I mean, on some like Incredible Hulk. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He's frail as hell.
Compared to back then. I mean, he was like he on some Incredible Hulk type time. Now, man, Sixers, we had some missteps, man.
We had a lot of missteps.
We had some missteps.
That's the league though. That's the whole league like that. I ain't going front. That's some of the the Michael Jackson, the Michael Jordan lovers. That's like their rebuttal. Like, you know what I mean? Well, he always team hopped when things got tough. So if you take away that aspect of it, let's say you take away the aspect and LeBron still get 4 and he do everything he did now. Then it's like, I wonder what do they say then? Because it's like, he did it on his team. He still got 4, you know what I'm saying? And he still got all the accolades. What do they say then? Because the people that love LeBron gonna love LeBron. The people that love Michael Jordan, you know what I mean, they gonna love him. So, you know what I mean? Somebody always gonna have something to say. I don't know if I see him getting 4 though. You know what? Let me not say that because we don't see him getting 4 within that time frame of then. But like a time frame like now, like where we at now, I can see LeBron being 39 and the Cavs being a squad, you know what I'm saying, that could do something. He just happened to go to the West now, where you got to battle with somebody like a Jokic and, you know what I'm saying, Steph Curry and I mean the Ant-Mans of the world. If he was in the East now, he would have been groomed and he would have been still doing all that. I think now it would have been easier for him to get to a chip. It'd be easier to get to a chip. Like, who in the East do you think would have been he would have worried with now? The Bucks is struggling. You know what I'm saying? The Bucks is struggling. The Knicks is prevailing on. So yeah, I think later on in his career would have been when he would have, start accumulating chips. And that probably would have helped his case, you know what I'm saying, for GOAT status. That definitely would have helped his case for GOAT status. You being an older guy and you carrying the team to the chip, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that definitely would have helped him like that. Well, I mean, help the LeBron apologist. You know what I'm saying? But then that right there. I mean, shit. Just because of who LeBron is, it got to be somebody that would have came over to Cleveland. To play with him.
Yeah. I mean,
had to be somebody that would have came down there and played with him. Carmelo, you never know. Yeah, I mean, it had to be somebody.
I mean, if he would have stayed, I think that the next couple of years, they didn't get nobody because you have to do your research, which I know people probably going to be all in the comments and all that. That's why I wish I could see more of the comments about trying to explain, not I mean, could probably break it down, better than we can about who was up for free agents or who could be traded for around about that time. Because I feel like if he would have stayed, If he would have stayed, I think that would have been. Now, shout out to Cleveland and all the people that I know that's from Cleveland. I feel like that might have been a bad mistake for him. Because now you sitting around. I mean, for them it would have been good because they, games still being on TV and all that. But I think they would have they might have fell down even more if you can't continue to upgrade the team, if you think this team is going to stay the same for a few years, and then really it's not going to really be no type of improvement, and he's just still sitting there, and he constantly playing his heart out, and you just coming up short. Like I said, Boston was still around.
True. Chicago was trying to reemerge with Luau dinging them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
they was trying to reemerge. Joakim Noah, you know what I'm saying? They was trying to reemerge, even though Derrick Rose was like hurt. They was still trying to, get pieces. And like I said, Miami always going to be, the squad, because Pat Riley always going to be competitive.
So, yeah, I just feel like if he'd have stayed around, I think that he would have just ended up, because how long did he stay with Miami?
He was there for 4 years.
Yeah, he was there for 4 years. So say he would have stayed in Cleveland for that 4 years.
Right.
I don't think he would have got no 2 titles.
I don't think he would have got 2. No.
No, I mean, I don't think he would have got 2 titles. I don't think he would have got a title. I don't think he would have got a title. Because you figure, because back then at that time, if you'd have stayed with Cleveland, you had to get through Boston.
Yeah.
I think the Bulls and then Boston. And then if you get through Boston, and if you did make it to the finals, I don't think you beaten OKC or like the Lakers.
Right.
I just don't see it. Now, maybe through some type of way, the basketball guides, you know what I mean? But other than that, I don't see you getting, even if you get past Boston and get to the finals, are you beating OKC, or are you beating the Lakers, and who else was decent at that time? How was the Jazz doing back then? I can't remember off the top of my head how that may have been doing back then. Or how was, you know what I mean? See what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't see, like say he stayed with Cleveland instead of going to Miami for that 4 years. He stayed with Cleveland for 4 more years.
Right.
I don't see him. What year did he have a chance to win one? Unless somebody joined up, like you said, unless somebody joined Cleveland in that time to help him. How was he getting past Boston? Or maybe that one of them years the Bulls might have got them before he even got out of it. So even if you do make it to the finals, are you beating somebody like OKC, or are you beating maybe like the Lakers or something like that? How good was the Lakers back then?
Yeah, well, Kobe was still there.
Yeah, I can't 100% remember everything off the top of my head, how everybody was doing. Or San Antonio.
Right,
San Antonio always been San Antonio.
Right.
Who would say if they were there and you had to play one of them, that you would beat them even if you made it to the finals?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So the whole thing of, I don't think he'd have won no chip. He'd have probably end up leaving after that. Now, I mean, if you wasn't trying to do a major overhaul to get him to stay, and he had the mentality that because once you get past those 4 years, are you looking to, because then you're not getting no Kyrie, right?
Right.
You're not getting no Kyrie. You're not getting no number one.
You ain't the number one. Yeah. Hell no, you're not getting Kyrie at all.
So it's like you might have just came up short.
Right.
All 4 of them years you came up short. You might have got knocked out in the, you know what I mean, in the Eastern Conference Finals. You might have got knocked out a couple of times. Somebody might knock you out before you got. The Bulls might have got you 1 year or something, one of them years before you made it. Boston might have got you out of here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was around the time Atlanta started. I mean, to emerge. I think Atlanta had the best record in the league one of them years. Al Horford, Joe Johnson, them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you gotta get past some people. So I don't think he would have won at all. I don't think he would have won one at all if he would have stayed with Cleveland during that time. Then he might have ended up leaving after that. Or I don't know if they feel like, listen, man, I want to spend my whole career here. Because by the time you had that time, man, you know what I'm saying? You're looking at what? He did. The decision came after what? Like year 3 or something like that? Or year 4? How many years did he do before when the decision came up?
He left in 2010. So 2011 season was when he's in Miami.
2010?
Yeah.
So he was drafted in 03. So he already put what? 7 years in?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He already put, so damn, he was drafted in 03.
Yeah.
The decision was what, 2010 or 2011?
2010 is when he did it. He left,
all right.
2011.
All right.
So, yeah.
So yeah, he already had that time in. So by the time you do that, you might be thinking, I want to spend my whole career here, but if you not, he might have suffered from burnout a little bit.
Probably.
Yo, I just put these years in. I keep coming up short.
Probably.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I keep coming up short. So
plus where he was at, like I'm trying to think of what draft picks was coming, like late round draft picks that probably would have changed the impact, but you know what I'm saying? I don't, because they would have been, for a fact they would have been going to playoffs. So, you know what I mean? You in the playoffs is just how far in the playoffs is you going.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's people like, like you said, the Hawks.
Yeah, the Hawks.
You still got the Boston, the Bulls. You know what I mean? So remember, by the time
that was early in Darren Williams, you know what I'm saying, season. Because remember, Darren Williams broke down because his knees, like late. So that was still, you saw it like New Jersey Nets. You know what I mean? Darren Williams, you know what I'm saying? So that was early in on his joint. So you got to deal with them too. You know what I mean? So yeah, and shit. He already was going through it with Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard is one of the squads that stopped him. That year, remember that year? That year was crazy. They hyped us up that whole year with the LeBron, Kobe puppets. And that was the year.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Dog, they hyped us up that whole year.
Yeah, forgot about the Orlando Magic joint.
Yeah.
The Orlando Magic. I kind of forgot about them too. So Orlando was around too.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, man, I don't see if he would have stayed there. I don't see him winning no championship. None of them 4 years. If he'd have stayed there for 4 more years.
Right.
So, but then at that point, you gonna do over 10 years with one team and then leave. I felt like even if he would have stayed, and if they didn't make no significant improvements, he might have really been burnt out.
Probably so.
So
that shit got away on you, especially if, you know what I mean. I mean, we don't foresee it changing that. People looking at him as one of the best players in the league. So you still get noticed as that, but your team ain't enough to get you over the hump.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, so that right there, man, I just feel like either way he would have ended up leaving.
Right.
I feel like he would have ended up leaving.
Right.
So then, by that time, now say, because all this, all this is hypothetical. You know what I mean? I know because I know y'all gonna be flooding the comments. No, it was this and that, and this happened, and this person averaged this many points, and this person became a free agent. Remember, all this is just hypothetical. It's a what if.
Right.
Know what I mean? So it ain't no right and wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Carmelo got traded to the Knicks that year.
What year? What year is
that?
The year
that in 2011, the same year he got traded to the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? But he got traded to the Knicks. He wasn't a free agent though. You know what I mean? He started the year out with Denver, and then, you know what I mean, as the year progressed on, they traded him to the Knicks.
So, so I felt like he would have ended up leaving anyway. But say he do leave, so say he do stay. Now the decision is to stay in Cleveland, so he stay in Cleveland for like 4 more years. The years that he played for Miami, he just stayed in Cleveland. I feel like he would have probably left after that.
Probably so.
Or say they decide to, because I don't know if anybody in their right mind would have traded him at that time.
No, for what?
But
even if you ain't winning, you still bringing the money to the arena.
yeah, so I feel like he would have left. So ask you this: all right, if he'd have stuck around for them 4 more years and then left after, and then where do you think he would have went?
He's 30 by that point though. He's 30 by that point though. Like he's
Well,
not the
where would
30.
he go?
He's not the 30-year-old that we know when you left and you still fresh and you can run up and chase down blocks. You 30 years old. You play with a Cleveland team and y'all been coming up short. Like you said, you it's all on you. So the whole burden of the squad is all on you. You at 30.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So you might have been more burnt out.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You that type of. I mean, after that. Only place I could see him, I mean, he always talked about he wanted to play for LA. He'd probably take that trip then. Because it's like, there's no need for me to do to Miami and come back. That's what he did. I was in Miami, let me go back to Cleveland. And then you spent like 3 more years there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The first year, you ain't get it because Kyrie got his arm like dislocated and everything. You know what I mean? Then you get it the next year. You know what I mean? So, no, he was there for 4 years, matter of fact, not 3, because the first year they lost, the second year he won, then the other 2 years was when they played against, you know what I mean, Kevin Durant. And Kevin Durant took them joints, you know what I mean, when they was in, because that's when, you know what I mean, they was like, yo, we got to get somebody for LeBron. So they got Kevin Durant for him. So he went back there for another 4 years. Yeah, so that's, I don't know. And then by then you 34 years old. So I think he make that LA trip earlier. You make that LA trip, you know what I mean? And that would have been 2014, 2015. They would have done that. You know what I mean? That would have been crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That'd have been wild. If he'd have done that. We talking hypothetical, right? Because 2014, 2015, Kobe's still there. Do you go to a squad where you know somebody that's potentially bigger than you?
Yeah. Yeah? Because Kobe was his guy, though.
I feel you, man. Like,
that's
but
different.
even
It's not like he's like he don't. I can see if he's somebody that he really didn't know.
Right.
He ain't really vibe with. No, Kobe was his guy. So I think they could have made that work because of how compatible they was.
Right, I feel you.
See what I'm saying?
I feel you.
How compatible they was. Now I can see it was just somebody that you don't fuck with them. You just say what's up to them whenever you see him.
Right.
He's not a person that you consider your friend or somebody like that.
Right.
You probably now if they wasn't friends, I don't see that happening. Like, man, I'm not going there with dude. You know what I mean? I don't even. But somebody that you consider as your friend, like, no, I feel like they would have made that work the same way he made the whole thing with D Wade work.
Right.
Because it was like a friendship there.
Right.
It wasn't that we teaming up. You know what I mean? We just team up. We don't know each other. We just here and this is all business. We just here to try to win and that's that. No. They are actually friends, so that makes the compatibility. There's more compatibility with that, I feel.
Crazy thing about it, if he'd have went there then, that could have possibly been like if you are. So we foreseeing that he don't win the chip the Cleveland years. That could have possibly been the year. Because remember that was Nick Swaggy was there, Nick Young was there, Steve Nash was there, Jody Meeks. Yeah, had a squad. Jordan Hill was there, Powell was still there, Jordan Farmar, Cole. So Kent Bazemore, that probably could have been a squad that he could have, you know what I'm saying, did it with.
Okay.
D'Antoni was the coach. D'Antoni was assistant coach. But I'm about to say, everybody know D'Antoni ran his players into the ground. That's why Steve Nash broke up. Just run your players into the ground. That was D'Antoni's thing. You all just gonna run. That's why everybody was like, yo, the way the Suns play, they just play speed. Yeah, they just gonna run all day. D'Antoni run his players into the ground. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Steve Nash's back was so messed up. My man said he couldn't even sit on the chairs. He used to sit on the floor. So like when he came out the game, he used to sit on the floor because his back was messed up. Yeah, I'm like, damn, D'Antoni's ran you into the ground. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about it, years later, now that's how people play. Everybody just play fast as possible. You know what I'm saying? So.
So, yeah, so if you would have, all right, say he, all right, so we already got that out the way that if you'd have stayed, if you'd have made the decision to stay, I feel like he'd end up leaving a few years after anyway, because I don't think he would have won one.
Right.
Now, what if he would have, like you said, the decision the decision was to go. We already know the decision when they went to Miami. We already know how that played out. All right, the decision to go to L.A. You know what I'm saying? So we can think about what that would have been. Decision to go to L.A.
Right.
At that time, who your biggest threats is what? OKC, maybe the Spurs.
Right. Spurs.
Maybe the Spurs and OKC. Is anybody else I'm missing in the West at that time that would have been able to stop them? Would Dallas been able to a real threat to them?
Probably not then. Probably not 2014, 2015 when he went after that. You see him on the
So if he made if at that time when he made the decision to set up Miami, went to LA,
right,
and didn't say I don't know,
because you figure that's when Golden State started emerging.
If I go to,
so you figure you got to throw Golden State in there. That's when Steph won his first MVP. Steph won his first MVP 2014. He won the second one 2015. So you got them.
No. We talking about you talking about the years after he left Miami. I'm talking about when he made the decision to go to LA.
Oh, if you made okay, I got you. All right. Oh, hell yeah. What? You got a fresh cold? And remember, the league probably don't even step in on that deal. Remember, the league stepped in and stopped the Chris Paul deal. Mm-hmm. The league probably don't do that because they like, yo, you get them three together, that's the main attraction. Why would we stop that?
That was wild. Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I mean,
league let that go through.
The whole side. All right. We're gonna take a side for a second. Step for a second. That whole Chris Paul stopping that trade. What was the point of that? What was the point of them stopping that? Like what did that? Because from what I hear, they were saying that they didn't. He went from he was in New Orleans, right?
Yeah, he was with the Pelicans,
right?
Yeah.
And instead of letting him go to what L.A., they did what? Did he? 100%. They can't. How did the trade go? He was supposed to go. He was supposed to go to Lakers, right?
Yeah, he was supposed to go to Lakers. I think that same year he went to the Clippers though.
That's and instead of the Lakers, they stopped that from happening.
Yeah.
But he can go to the Clippers,
right?
But what was the reasoning behind that though? I can't 100% remember what the reasoning behind that was. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't know if they didn't want him to leave or what. Because who else did New Orleans have? But that was before the Pelicans, right? Were they still the Hornets then? Because soon as they changed to the Pelicans, that's when Charlotte snatched and went right back to the Hornets from the Bobcats. Remember the Charlotte was the Bobcats? Yeah. Damn, man, imagine all that goddamn Bobcats gear and all that shit.
All right, well, I do remember then that the Pelicans was one of them teams that didn't have an owner. So they're like one of the squads that don't have an owner. So when I pull it up and say the NBA commissioner, David Stern, who was also overseeing the New Orleans Hornets due to their ownership situation, decided to veto the trade. He cited basketball reasons for this decision, suggesting that the trade didn't make sense from a basketball perspective for all teams involved. That's what... Yeah, that's what David Stern said. So
David Stern said, "We ain't got nobody else here right now to sell these damn tickets." That sound crazy.
All right, so the trade would have.
He said no.
Chris Paul would have went to the Lakers. Paul Gasol would have went to the Houston Rockets. Lamar Odom, Louis Scola, Kevin Martin, and Goran Dragic, and a 2012 first-round draft pick to the Hornets. So how it don't make no sense? The Hornets would have got Odom, they would have got Scola, Kevin Martin, they would have got Dragic, and they would have got a first-round pick, 2012. My man was like, no, that's not enough for Chris Paul. Because you just figuring like Chris Paul and Cole, that's going to be crazy. I don't know, man. But yeah, David Stern stepped in and said no. That man said no. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I remember the Pelicans was one of those squads that didn't have an owner. You know what I mean? They kind of like the Green Bay Packers. Like Green Bay don't got no owner. Like they like if you live in Green Bay, you're like part owner of the squad. Some type shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Green Bay ain't got no owner?
No, Green Bay never had an owner. If you live in Green Bay, they consider you like part ownership of the team.
No, fam,
You don't get no- you don't
somebody
get no
getting the
royalties.
fucking bread, dog. Somebody getting that bread. So who the fuck is the owner? Yo, when you think about it, when you think about it, I never cared who the owner was.
Right.
They just don't have an owner.
No, they
who
don't.
runs this shit? Who owns this shit? Nobody owns. There's no such thing as nobody owns it.
They say the Packers have been a publicly owned nonprofit corporation since August 18, 1923.
Get the fuck out of here. 100 years? Who run that shit? Who in charge of hiring people? Who, if you ain't got no owner, who hires the general manager?
Right.
Who makes the last decision?
Right.
Who? You gonna tell me all the people? We gonna put it up to a vote.
Yeah.
Who we gonna hire as the coach?
Right.
We gonna hire the general.
Right.
Hold on, cause like, all right, the owner hires the general manager, and then them two together hires the coach. So if you ain't got no owner, who's doing this?
Right.
At the end of the day, somebody got to run shit.
Yeah.
That sound crazy to me.
Yeah.
You just never had an owner. You just don't have an owner. But you just saying you don't have an owner. You got a damn owner. You gotta have an owner. You might not have no official owner on paper and all this and that. Saying somebody makes the last decision there. You got to.
Right.
You got to.
Yeah, you would think, right? Because
Fam, you got to. Man, call up Aaron Rodgers. Who the fuck? Who in charge here, Aaron?
right.
Keep it real with us.
What do it say on your checks?
Right.
Like, who's signing your checks?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Who's signing checks? The people? I should just say the people. Who? The people who?
Yo.
Listen, I don't worry about them Jones cash, so I ain't never sweat it.
Yeah, yo.
Who own it?
Oh man. That's how it is, yo. You know what I mean?
That sounds crazy. Somebody got me in charge.
You would think so.
No, because, all right, who's the general manager? How long the general manager be there? Who hires and fires the general manager? Who does that? An actual person has to do that. Who does that?
Right, you right.
When you think about who does that? Who makes that decision that you're going to be hired as general manager? Who going to make decision that you're fired? Who makes the decision that you're fired? When they got rid of the damn coach, who made the decision as general manager? Okay. Who hired the general manager?
Right. You just good because nobody above you. You straight for life.
I'm the people's choice.
Right.
It don't work. It ain't no way it work like that. It ain't no way it work like that. Know what I'm saying? I mean, we not dumb. Somebody got to run this. It's a person who runs this shit.
Yeah. So you got to think about it. By David Stern stepping in, that shit was like, you know what I mean, kind of like, how did you step in, you know what I mean,
right.
and tell us what's...
Right. Nah. What you mean, nah? If everybody cool with the deal, nah. And that's that.
Right.
Because I'm going to hit you with the joint, like she your parent. I said so.
Right.
That's it. Because I said so. Basketball reasons.
Right.
What? This is basketball. So what's the reasons? Basketball reasons. That's
right.
what your parents tell you. Yeah, you ask why, and it's just because I said so.
Right.
What? Why
That
though?
don't make no sense.
No, basketball reasons. Well, basketball reasons is the reason why you want to do it. We want to do it for basketball reasons.
Right.
Well, it's no because of basketball reasons. Then I'm fucking... What the fuck? What? What the fuck? That sound crazy to me when you read that. No, he just vetoed it.
Yeah,
Why?
Vetoed it.
Basketball reasons.
Basketball reasons. I don't got to tell you no more.
Right.
I said enough already.
Right. I'm the commissioner.
I got shit I got to do.
Right.
I'm wasting my time. Are we done here?
Right. You know what I mean? We finished y'all with basketball reasons. Now we finished y'all, we done.
Right. We done here. Cause I got other shit I got to tend to.
Right.
Like, damn, dog. Yeah, yo. I remember when that shit came out. That shit was crazy. Like, yeah, that joint got vetoed. I was like, what the fuck? That's wild. You never heard of nothing like that in your life. Shit just got vetoed. Yeah, basketball reasons. Wait a minute, that's the game that they play. So all of the reasons are because of basketball.
Yeah. It's wild as shit, man. Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
They do like a 30 for 30 on that joint. They haven't did that already. Did they do a 30 for 30 on that already?
No.
Yeah, somebody gotta look into
Rest
that.
in peace, David
Yeah,
Stern.
yeah.
Man.
Rest in peace to
David
him.
Stern. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
that would probably be a crazy 30 for 30, man. Because, I mean, the only one really that we can get the insight from is fucking CP right now. Kobe ain't here with us no more. Well, I'm pretty sure it's other GMs that was in the workings of doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, if they GM said, okay, cool, and our GM said, all right, this is what we going to get y'all, and it's a 3-way deal, so we got Houston's GM into it, all right, then you just step in like, oh, what y'all over here talking about? What you mean we about to make this move?
right.
No.
He just picked the paper up like, what is this? Nah. And that's it? We done did all this willing and dealing. You look at it and just be like,
no, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Nah, that ain't happening. Think of something else.
He said think of something else. Yeah, no, we not doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was wild, man.
Yeah, but
that was in 2012, you know what I mean? But hey, if that did Kobe win a ring? Kobe won a ring after that? 2012? I don't think they won a ring after that.
Yeah, didn't they win one with it was him and Paul Gasol, right? Didn't they win one?
I think that they did, but I don't know if it was after that. Because remember, 2014 was when Steph Curry won his MVP. When Steph Curry started winning his MVPs, like the Lakers wasn't even doing it. So I think
because remember they went to the finals and lost to Boston, right?
True.
But didn't they win the one after? Man, we gotta go with this shit.
They won the finals. The one that they lost to Boston, I think that was the last one that they went to.
So
I mean,
yeah.
So that was what we talking about 2012. That was that was the year. Yeah. So 2012 was like I said, Miami, San Antonio, Golden State, Cleveland, Golden State, Toronto. Oh, the Lakers, the bowl year. Lakers, Milwaukee, Golden State, and Denver. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the last one Kobe won was 08, 09 season, and 09 and 2010 season. That was the last one that he won. Okay. That actually would have helped out the Houston Rockets, too, when you think about it. Because, remember, that was when Houston Rockets had, James Harden. He was going crazy. So, he would have got them extra pieces.
Hold on. When did James Harden leave OKC?
James Harden left OKC, and he left OKC early. You know what I'm saying?
So say LeBron would have made the decision instead of going to Miami, he would have went to LA.
Right. He left OKC in 2012. So
at that time, did they have Paul Gasol was there? Paul Gasol was there, right?
Yeah, Paul Gasol was already with the Lakers then.
Yeah, so you'd have had Paul Gasol, LeBron, and Kobe.
Yeah, that'd have been crazy.
Yeah,
that'd have been crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that'd have been wild.
Yeah, so I feel like depending on what pieces they had around them, I can't remember off the top of my head everybody else that they had. Like if LeBron was there, everybody else they'd have had. But I feel like they could have probably got. That could have probably got Kobe to 6.
Yeah, hell yeah, easily.
That probably got Kobe.
Hell yeah, because that 2014 year, Andrew Bynum was still on the squad. Kobe was there. Matt Barnes was still on the squad. Powell, Derek Fisher. You know what I mean? Jordan Hill still on the squad. Hell yeah. Luke Walton's still there. Meta World Peace, Ron Artest. Hell yeah. You put, LeBron on that squad? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they win it.
Yeah, so
that actually might, stretch Cole's career out. Longevity wise. So you might squeeze another year or two in there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I think they might have won a couple. If they could have what was I about to say? If LeBron would have made the decision to go instead of going to Miami and going to LA, I think they could have got a couple championships in that time.
Hell yeah.
So then that would have gave Kobe his 6th and his 7th, because up until that point he had 5, right? Yeah. That'd have got him, because I feel like they'd have won at least 2. I feel like they'd have won at least 2. They'd have won at least 2. To me, they'd have won at least 2. Some people might say, well, they might only won 1. San Antonio might have still been around, and then you had to deal with Houston.
Right.
Or something like that. You know what I mean? But I feel like that team, they might have been able to squeeze 2 out. Got 2.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So then that might have put Cole ring wise over Jordan.
Yeah, now that would have been a crazy conversation.
Yeah. Instead of MJ having 1 more than Cole, it would have been Cole have 1 more than Jordan.
Right.
Jordan got 6, Cole got 7.
That
You know what I mean?
Crazy conversation.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, damn. Damn, what if that would have happened? Cole would have ended up with 7,
Jordan.
and then Mike had 6, and Cole had 7.
Jordan like lace him up. I'm ready to come back.
Know what I mean? Listen, man, he'd have been over there doing the same thing Kobe was doing. Know what I mean? Using the vampire blood. Know what I mean?
Lace him up. I'm ready to come back. Like, yo, that'd have been wild.
Rejuvenating with the vampire blood.
Dog, that would have been crazy. You do something. Yeah, that would have been totally different. Because then you think about it like this. Do Andrew Bynum leave? Because remember, we got fleeced in that deal.
Damn.
Yeah, you see Andrew Bynum over here? His highlights was getting hurt at the bowling alley. That was the highlights of Andrew Bynum coming to Philly. Damn. He ain't play a game when he came over here, yo. Hold on.
He didn't play at all?
No, when we traded for Andrew Bynum, he didn't play a game in Philly. At all, yo. The whole time we had him, he didn't play a game here.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't remember him. I remember him not playing, but I don't know he didn't play at all to the point that he didn't play not 1 game.
No, he didn't play a game with us at all. At all. You know what I'm saying?
I remember they used to show the highlights of him in practice and all that. Like, yeah, he's looking good. And I like the whole time he probably, listen, man, I just took this pay. I'm out. Do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? You see I'm out.
Yeah, yo, he didn't play a game with us, man.
Yo, now that I think about it, I don't remember ever seeing him playing in the game. I just remember all the times where they just talked to him when he was in practice.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? When you think you're gonna get on the court? Next thing you know, this motherfucker's out fucking at the bar shooting pool and all that.
Yeah, yo.
Dad, now that you think about it, I don't remember him playing in the game. No, I don't.
Yeah, we got fleeced on that deal.
Damn.
They got the hell out of us, yo. I was like, damn, that's crazy. We was hype as hell. Yo, we traded for Bynum. I'm like, oh shit, that's gonna be crazy. Didn't play a game with us at all. That's how we do in Philly, man. Remember when they was like, I remember you know when they was like, yo, we just got Horace Grant. I'm like, Horace? You go home and be like, that's fucking Harvey. You know what I'm saying? We got Harvey Grant, not Horace Grant, but whatever. You know what I mean? That's how it is in Philly, man. We even get motherfuckers when they done and you just getting excited over the name, or we get somebody that don't pan out. You know what I'm saying? We're like, yo, we got Big Dog. Glenn Robinson? Damn. Then you realize, like, it ain't fucking 5-10 years ago, though. So, you know what I mean? That's how it is in Philly, man. You get big names at the end of their career, yo.
Remember, wasn't one of them big time coaches we thought we was gonna get, then we didn't get them? We got what was his name? Did we get Eddie Jordan instead of it was somebody big that was supposed to coach, but then we didn't get him. We ended up getting because the guy Eddie Jordan was a coach here, right?
Yeah.
Who was the person that everybody thought we was getting? It wasn't Doc Rivers, was it?
I don't know.
It was somebody I'm talking before, back then. Know what I'm saying? When everybody was saying, I mean, who they should hire, and then we didn't get the person that everybody thought we was gonna get. We just didn't get the person everybody thought we was gonna get.
We never do. Even now, I thought we should have got the Villanova old coach, but my man said he done. He ain't coaching no more. Like, man, he need to go grab Jay Wright or something. I mean, like, throw money at him or something.
I mean, he's like a commentator now, ain't he? Yeah, who knows, man? He might not have wanted. I don't know. Who knows? He might have lost the passion for it. He might not. Know what I mean? He might be suffering from burnout. Yeah, it could. Know what I mean? Who knows? He might need to reset. He might come back and say, man, I'm ready to coach. Know what I mean? I'm ready to coach now. Who knows? Know what I mean? He might just need to take a break from it. Know what I mean? Kind of maybe it's just a reset for him. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he did win a championship though, so he got a championship
Hell yeah.
when he was there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I do know his name. His name always come up though.
Hell yeah.
Whenever a coach on the job open up, his name always come up. His name always come up. But yeah, man, the whole thing is the decision with LeBron. If he stayed in Cleveland for them years, I don't think he would have won it. I think he would end up leaving later on anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that if he would have left, I'm saying go to LA. I think he would have won. He'd have won a couple because how many won in Miami? 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'd have won 2 in LA as well. Do you think he'd have won if he'd have went to New York? Because you go to New York, that means Amari Stoudemire ain't coming to New York, is it? Is he?
Amari was already there. Remember, Amari was in New York before Carmelo got there.
You talking about LeBron? Because remember, Amari got all that money to go to New York.
Yeah.
So he ain't getting all that money. LeBron going too, right?
Hell no.
So that means Amari probably not going there, right?
A lot of shit not going. All that fucking, you know what I'm saying? What was that shit? Linsanity shit that happened for like that 1 week when the ball went off. We don't experience that.
That's
shit.
the greatest couple of days ever. Shit was unreal. Linsanity.
Yeah, like that fucking week don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, now, if he go to New York and Carmelo go over there and join him, that shit might be crazy.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking about. All right, if he go and then he gets traded, and then Carmelo gets traded there too, and LeBron is already there.
That would be crazy.
Do you think they're winning?
Hell yeah.
Do you think they're winning the chip on the Knicks?
Hell yeah, I think so.
Because, know what I mean? Off the top of my head, I can't remember what else.
Then? Yeah.
Know what I mean? So, off the top of my head, I can't really remember what other squad how many people's on the squad over there.
Right.
But if, say, LeBron got there and then what, he played for that one season, and then the next season, what, Carmelo got traded?
Yeah.
So, that next season, Carmelo gets there, do you think that they winning? Because is Boston still not a factor there, or Orlando, or the Bulls? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think that year that Carmelo went to the Knicks, he led the league in scoring. So you figure you do that by yourself. Who else really was he worrying about? You know what I'm saying? That squad. Now it's you and LeBron. We got to worry about both of y'all. Yeah, I think that changes everything. Yeah, that year, who else was on that squad? Oh, damn, Camby was on that squad with him. Marcus Camby on there. Tyson Chandler was on that squad. Jason Kidd was on that squad. Kenyon Martin was over there. Amon Shumpert, J.R. Smith, Amari, Rasheed Wallace was over there. They had, hell yeah.
On the Knicks?
Dog, yeah.
Dog, I don't remember Rasheed Wallace playing for the Knicks. I got a bad memory, you know what I'm saying? I can't remember back then, you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Rasheed Wallace played for the Knicks back then?
Rasheed played 21 games for the Knicks that year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 21 games. Yeah, yo.
So maybe they could have put something together, man.
Hell yeah. What? They got a crazy squad. And you add LeBron to that? Quentin Richardson over there? Hell, what? No, that squad would be crazy. Yeah, they probably definitely win that year. That's a crazy team, yo.
Yeah, so I think they could have probably got. I'm still looking like, all right, so even if you get past, you still got to get past what? Boston, Orlando Magic, the Bulls, and then you still got to end up probably playing, what, maybe OKC, Spurs always still around.
Right.
Or maybe LA.
Right.
But like back then, how was the, and you saying, how was like the Jazz doing back then? How was the Warriors doing back then?
Well, you got to throw the Clippers in there too, because remember that's what Chris Paul. I mean, you know,
because Chris Paul went to this.
Yeah, the LA trade didn't go through, so he went over there. Him, Blake, DeAndre Jordan. You know what I mean? That's when Jamal Crawford. They had a squad too.
Okay.
You know
so
they had a squad too.
So I see if he did that, I could see them. They might have won. I think they might have won one in that same 4 years instead of them going to Miami. He went to New York. I can see them winning one.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. He definitely got to get one out of that because that team right there, yeah, that's wild. That's a team. You know what I'm saying? And you figure Utah. See, Utah was like they still was like stuck in the old type of, you know what I mean, format of building a squad. It was like just Al Jefferson, Paul Millsap. You know what I mean? They had like Derek Favors. They had like just building like Twin Tower type motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So they were still like in that old type of format of trying to build a team. Mo Williams was over there. You know what I'm saying? But shit, that would have been crazy though. That I ain't see that Knicks team was highly underrated at that time. That Knicks team was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, that Knicks team behind the Miami Heat, the Knicks team had, you know what I mean, the second best, you know what I mean, record on the East. Yeah, they had the second best record on the East. Yeah, that'd have been wild.
So, yeah, man. Yeah, that's the only team that I think. Cause I mean, those only teams I think that he would have seriously went to.
You think?
Miami.
You think he would have took the route with Pop? You don't think he would have went with Popovich?
He went to San Antonio?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean, just to say I played with a historic coach. Like that's one thing that on his resume that he got that. I mean, all other greats they got that. They say I could play with a historic coach. You know what I mean? The Phil Jacksons, the Greg Popoviches, you know what I'm saying? Well, now people are considering like Spo, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, a great coach. But I mean, then I guess you can't give LeBron that because I mean, shit. When Mike got Phil Jackson, we wasn't called Phil Jackson as this great coach at that time. You know what I'm saying? It took time for him to get there. So maybe you do put that on his resume because you know what I mean, Spo is considered like one of a top coach now.
Mm. So I mean,
yeah, that matter of fact, I'm about to say that fucking Spurs team don't even match up to the Knicks team, but no. I forgot. T-Mac was over there. Kawhi Leonard. They had Stack over there. Steven Jackson was over there. Danny Green. Manu Tim.
But you naming some of them dudes that's like past their
They was.
Some of them was past their prime.
Yeah, T-Mac was already in the league 15 years by that point. Kawhi was his first year. You know what I mean? Stacks was he was already in there 12. Danny Green was his third. Tim was in his 15th year. You know what I'm saying? Manu was in his 10th year. Yeah. Tiago Splitter. Tony Parker. Yeah, that New York team probably would have been the best team. Because you figure with a name like LeBron, you got to go somewhere historic. You got to go somewhere, you know what I mean, where I'm going to make money on and off the court. So like LA, New York, I can see them two places like you said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, I think the only places for him that he'd have went was Miami, New York, LA.
Right.
I don't really see him going nowhere else.
Right. I mean, where do you listen? If you done played in Cleveland, you done grew up in Cleveland, played in Cleveland for the majority of the time. Why would you want to go somewhere else other than like, you know what I mean? I want to go somewhere where the scenery is kind of different.
But I could see him being because he's from Ohio, but he's from like Akron, Ohio, right?
He is.
So I guess he felt like, you know what I mean? I need the loyalty to Ohio.
I feel you.
How come Cincinnati never had no basketball team?
I don't know.
Pittsburgh ain't got no basketball team either.
No.
Baltimore ain't got no basketball team.
Nope.
St. Louis ain't got no basketball team.
It could be an issue with landscape though. It don't. Sometimes it necessarily don't got to do with like a fan base. It could be like, where the hell we gonna put an arena at for y'all? You know what I mean? Like, we probably do got the fans to do this shit, but like, where can we fit? Where can we fit this shit in here to put it in here? That's how come like certain spots are like when you like in New York. Yeah, this New York, but we play in the Meadowlands. We play in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm. Because you got all them goddamn buildings. Where you putting the stadium at?
Like
where
weird.
Yeah, where you putting the stadium at? Damn, St. Louis ain't got no basketball, no football team, right?
No.
Damn. Huh?
Nope, not no more.
Mm.
Meanwhile, LA got damn near, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody just want to be in LA. Because that still don't make no sense for the Chargers to be there for me. If for the Chargers to leave San Diego don't make no sense to me.
LA got multiple teams with multiple fucking professions and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So
San Diego ain't no basketball team either.
Nope.
But LA got the Clippers and the Lakers.
Right.
San Diego ain't got no basketball team.
Right. And even like you said, they got the Rams and the Chargers now. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how that shit is. Even spots like New York. We got the Knicks and we got the Nets. You know what I'm saying? So
Shoot, Utah got the Jazz, but Salt Lake City ain't got no football team.
No, they don't. Yeah, they don't. And the crazy thing about that is that instead of the league trying to expand like here, we trying to expand overseas and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess you figure like shit. I mean, the teams that have teams over here gonna have teams, and let's just, you know what I mean, try to grow that dollar. But yeah. Shoot, even with the Sacramento, even with the Seattle Supersonics losing their squad, the rumor was that they were supposed to get their team back when they turned into OKC.
Yeah, how come that ain't happened yet?
I don't know.
How come that ain't happened
You know what I'm
yet?
saying? I don't know. Because, you know what I mean? You know, us living in Philly, the rumor always been, they've been trying to move to Camden for the longest. And I'd be like, I used to remember hearing that shit like, wow, what is in Camden? Like, is it like a tax break that you get for going over there or something? Like, you know what I mean, trying to say that we bringing revenue over here and we opening up job employment. I'm like, what the fuck is in Camden that they try to run in Camden? Because, I mean, you know, people like, why is the AI statue not over here? I don't know. But they love it. They love throwing shit over there. So, I don't know. I don't know.
But anyway, man, I'm pretty much done with this joint, man. This joint ain't gonna be that. This joint ain't gonna be that long. I just popped in my head to think of what if he would have went somewhere else? What if he would have stayed and he went to some other places besides Miami? That's all.
Listen.
I mean, I said, y'all gonna jump on the comments. I mean, we don't see the comments on YouTube. We gotta use another app to go see the comments. But
right.
I mean, Ern is still engaged with y'all, so y'all can still write down the stuff that y'all want. I mean, what y'all think, how y'all think things might have been different. Things might would have played out, man. We still appreciate that, even though I can't directly engage with y'all the way I want to. You know what I mean? So just, whatever y'all thoughts is, man, let us know.
Listen, the people that love him, still love him. The people that don't like him, going to hit you with the, don't matter if he went there or not, Michael Jordan's still the GOAT. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It would have been a great talking factor, you know what I'm saying? Just to hear, what he would have done on his own. Because that 40,000, if you ask me, that 40,000 would have got taken down a long time ago if he would have did that shit by himself. But yeah, we out of here, man. We appreciate y'all. We thank y'all for everything. And listen, if we can't engage with y'all on the YouTube, y'all know y'all can always talk to me on the Facebook. You know what I mean? I gotta throw up more shirts on the Facebook so that, you know what I mean, when y'all comment on that, Iso can see it and he can comment on there back and forth, because Facebook seemed like a place where, you know what I mean, it's open. We ain't getting, you know what I mean, stopped over there. Even though they can't stop us no matter where we at. You know what I mean? Can't stop, won't stop. Y'all know what it is. We out of here, y'all. Peace.